Megan, where are you taking us? And why do we have to keep our eyes shut?
Because it is a surprise. Now, don't move. Stay right there.
All right, well, we must be at the other end of the studio because I don't hear anyone rehearsing around us.
Okay, I'm almost ready. Okay, you can open your eyes now.
Well, what do you think? I think I'm confused. We don't have a stable scene set up for today. I know that.
Jane Russell in The Outlaw, right?
Megan, what are you up to?
Besides raising the pollen count in here, Megan.
I am going to make Beau Buchanan an offer he can't refuse.
And how are we feeling this morning?
We're feeling fine, thank you.
You'll be happy to hear that your tests went well and that there's no danger from your exposure to the chloroform.
Oh, good. Does that mean I'm being released from here?
As soon as your doctor signs the necessary forms.
Oh, terrific.
Knock, knock. Can she have visitors?
Oh, of course. I'll be back in a little while.
Thanks. These are for you. I just thought they might brighten up your morning.
You mean you thought it would make up for last night? Don't look at me with those sad little innocent eyes. You owe me some explanations. I think I need a few answers to some questions.
So remember, if you have any information that will help Mr. Holden find Gabriel Medina or his son, please call 1-800-555-WVLE.
And we're going to a commercial.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me broadcast my appeal.
Well, hopefully one of the viewers will have seen them and they'll call with the lead.
I don't know, what do you think? Was my description, did it have enough details?
Yeah, it was fine, and you had the picture.
Well, thanks again. Look, I know you got your hands full here with the news in this studio and watching Fraternity Row in the next studio.
Don't mention it. Good luck with your search.
Thanks.
Max, there's a call for you. A lady just saw the show. She claims to know where Gabrielle is.
Oh, now I told you.
I don't care if you think she ran off with your husband. Don't waste my time, lady. I don't believe this. I'm worried about my son. She's calling about spaceships and aliens.
Max, you have to be prepared for a few crank calls.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
No. Believe me, the legitimate calls will come in.
I hope so.
Just a second. Max, it's another call for you. She sounds legitimate.
Let's hope. Hello.
Mr. Holden?
Yes.
My name is Lily Grosvenor. I run a small motel on the outskirts of Landview.
Look, I'm sorry. You're going to have to speak up. I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
I don't want her to hear me if she walks into the lobby.
You don't want who to hear you?
Gabrielle Medina. She's staying here at my motel, and she has your son with her.
Are you sure?
I recognize the photos of them you just showed on the TV.
Are they still there at the motel?
Yes, and I think you should come here immediately.
What's the address?
128 Patterson Lane.
128 Patterson. Thanks. I'll be right there. This looks like it could be the break. Thank you. Thanks, Jim.
You're welcome. I hope so. Well, Jim, now are you ready for the next segment of blockbusting news?
Oh, yes, I think everyone's ready here. The only question is, are the good people of Landview ready for what you are about to lay on them?
Sarah, I just walked in here.
That's just the point. You were supposed to come back last night and tell me what happened. I thought something horrible had happened. I was worried half to death.
No, everything's fine. Megan's fine.
You couldn't have picked up the phone and told me that? You couldn't have called and said, "Hi, Sarah, it's Beau. Randy's gone. Megan's fine."
I did. The switchboard didn't put my call through. I guess I should have called the nurse's station and left a message there, but I just figured you'd be asleep.
I hardly slept a wink. Why did she agree to meet with Randy anyway?
I guess she didn't think he was a threat anymore after Neil was arrested.
Why does she do these things?
I don't know. She's your sister. She's not mine.
My half-sister. She keeps reminding me. That's another thing that has me worried. Look, I know it would be devastating to find out that the woman you thought was your mother wasn't your mother after all. Oh, she's taking it so hard. She won't talk to Dad. She won't talk to Vicky.
I think she might just need time, Sarah.
I've just never seen her so confused or so vulnerable. I mean, the Megan I know never would have let Randy into her room. Especially after he threatened to get even with her for getting him fired.
I don't think we have to worry about Randy anymore. I don't think he really is a threat. The thing that I'm really concerned about right now is why you're so upset at me.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm not upset with you. And I'm sorry that I snapped at you. I was just really worried that something happened to you and Megan.
Okay. I heard the nurse say that you're going to be released today. Now, I've got a ton of work at the studio, but I'd be happy to come back and take you home.
That's okay. Thank you, but my dad's coming by to take me home.
No, I really blew it last night. I don't want to blow it again, okay? So it's all decided. We've made up our minds. We've reached a decision, and I'm not going to take no for an answer. End of discussion. So we'll just start this whole thing over. All right? Hi. Good morning. These are for you. Since it's a little too early for caviar and smoked salmon, I thought maybe that these could brighten up your morning.
This is for you. For the same reason?
No, that is more like it. So when do they spring you?
An hour, maybe 2 at the most.
Okay, I'll be right back here, and I won't be late. That's a promise.
Thank you.
Megan, could you just please tell us what this is all about before my hay fever makes my eyes fall out?
Well, Audrey, this is about ratings. Ratings that are going to show our sponsors just how brilliant our producer, Bo, is. Ratings that I am going to help him get. How? Well, now, we all know that the campus stalker fraternity line has ended.
Yeah, so.
Well, what does this show need?
Well, right now, it could use some fresh air.
No, Audrey, it needs a new story. A story with romance and love. One that is just going to catapult Fraternity Row to the top of the heap.
And you have just the story we need, right?
Bingo. One with love and romance, excitement, drama.
Hay and straw
And a whole new wardrobe, I see. Oh, you like this? I think it's kind of special. I think the cowboys will dig this, don't you?
Oh, you mean it's a Western storyline?
Well, no, not Old West, but it does have a Western twang to it. In fact, I happen to have put together a little script here based on my idea. And I am sure that once Bo reads this, he will see what a compelling idea it is.
Well, if you ask me, the most compelling thing about it is probably that blouse you're wearing.
You got a problem with my outfit, Audrey?
No. Oh, it's lovely, Megan. I just think you might have a problem with it when you try to bend over, that's all.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe this isn't the right outfit. Maybe I'll go change into another one. Excuse me. I haven't seen Megan so wired up before.
Well, you know, I think this state is called ambition. But sometimes it can fry your brain. And right now, I got to get out of here before I sneeze my head off. You gonna come?
No, it's kind of quiet down here. I think I'll take advantage of it and go for my line.
Okay, well, I'll see you on the set, cowgirl.
Okay. Jack, hi. I didn't know you were here. Why the sad face?
I guess I always get a little bummed out when I have to say goodbye to someone kind of special.
All right, well, if you'll just sign this here, then we can let Sarah out of here with a clean bill of health.
Okay.
God, isn't it awful? I mean, that guy, what's his name, Neil, being so obsessed with Mary Lynn that he has to go hurt innocent people just so he can get close to her. It's just crazy.
Well, thank God neither Sarah nor Wade were hurt any more seriously.
Wade was touch and go in there
Yeah.
for a while, Larry, until Dan got in there. Boy, and he just went right at it. He was wonderful.
Yeah.
And look at you, so proud of your son.
Yeah, I am. We still got a long way to go in teaching him proper bedside manner.
Yeah, well, now that he's a resident here, maybe he can pick up a few pointers from his papa.
Well, I think he can learn a lot about taking care of patients from you, if the truth be known.
Listen to us. what is this? Landview Hospital Mutual Appreciation Day or something?
Sure, right. It's a membership limited to doctors and nurses who can't get away from the hustle and bustle, but should get away from the hustle and bustle here.
Didn't we have a nice time last night?
Yeah, it was kind of fun. I'm sort of sorry, though, we couldn't go to the theater, have dinner. Instead, we had a hamburger and a cassette, but...
Oh, I thought the cassette was just wonderful, really.
Did you really have a good time?
Yes, I had a good time.
Okay.
I had more of a good time out there in the corridor, but...
Brenda.
Oh, why are you blushing? You're the one that pulled me out in the corridor in the first place.
That's
Larry.
because that seemed like the proper place to hold a conference.
Yeah, and you know what? I was thinking that maybe we should get back out there and start conferring a little more.
Wait a
What do you
minute.
think
What
now,
are you
Lou?
talking about? I am a respected doctor here in this establishment. Now, how would it look if I got caught dragging you out into the stairwell and hanging out there with a beautiful and pregnant nurse?
A lot better than if you were caught here. Come here.
You can't do this.
Yes, you
Brenda.
can. Come here,
There are
come here,
people
come here.
around.
Yes.
You can't do
What?
Excuse me, Brenda, but I was wondering if I could see you in my office.
Right now?
Well, I won't keep you long. There's a few things I want to discuss with you concerning your toxemia. I'll see you in a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait. It's gonna be all right.
I'm really sorry you're off the show now, Jack.
Yeah, me too. You know, they didn't even give me time to clear out my dressing room before reassigning it to somebody else.
They didn't.
I never knew this business could be so depressing and cold-hearted.
Yeah, well, it can be at times.
Yeah, especially when you make friends and then you gotta say goodbye to everybody. Of course, I won't miss my character. You know, I hated having to pretend to hurt you.
Yeah, well, I just hope that Neil didn't hurt you when he jumped you.
Yeah, my pride was a little wounded, but other than that, I'm okay.
Your pride?
Yeah, I mean, I should have been on to Neil the minute he walked into my dressing room.
Well, you wouldn't kick yourself too hard about that. Neil managed to fool all of us, especially me.
Yeah, well, at least it's all over now. Marilyn, I want to thank you for making my stay here on the show a lot of fun. And, like I said before, special.
Well, you're pretty special yourself. I mean, I will not forget how you looked out for me.
I was concerned about you, that's all. So, how are things between you and Wade?
Actually, they couldn't be better. You know, I was so wrong to mistrust him.
Now he's being a little too hard on themselves.
Yeah, I know. It's just that I feel really horrible about the way I treated him after he finally got out of Eterna. So when he's released from the hospital, I'm going to ask Bo for some time off so that Wade and I can spend some time together.
Sounds like you guys are getting in the right direction.
Yeah, I hope so. I really do.
Well, I think things will work out for you. I'm glad for you.
Thanks. So, what about you? Where are you headed?
Well, I got one more scene to tape, and after that, I don't know.
I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, too. Well, I better get going. You take care now, okay?
You too.
So long.
Bye.
For 2 days, Landview held its breath as the drama unfolded on Lantano Mountain. Fortunately, the survivors emerged from the underground city virtually unharmed and were reunited with their loved ones. And so the chilling saga of Eterna came to an end. Or did it? What secrets caused that many people to go down into those vaulted rooms, and why would no one talk about it? WVLE now has the answer to those questions. Much like the fabled city of El Dorado, Eterna holds within its walls a king's ransom in gold. Yes, gold. Gold that is still there, buried under the avalanche that destroyed the underground city. How did it get there? And who planned and created this spectacular city?
A city that provided a handful of billionaires the opportunity to hoard their ill-gotten wealth. WVLE has found out that it was built by a man who once owned and controlled half of Glenview, Victor Lord. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned to WVLE, where we intend to give you all the current news as it develops.
And we're out.
Oh, what do you think?
I think you've left our viewers wanting to come back for more.
And I'll be damned if I'm going to let you give it to him.
Did you see the broadcast?
Yeah, enough to know that you've really pushed it to the limit this time, Melinda.
What are you talking about? It's my job to give the news.
And so is making a retraction, which is exactly what you're going to do right now.
I expected a blast from the Buchanan family because of that broadcast, but I didn't think you would lead the way.
I'm a Buchanan first. Don't ever forget that, Melinda.
Well, don't you ever forget the fact that the profits of WVLE are directly proportional to the ratings which have been taking a big nosedive the last couple of months.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me you just risked your journalistic integrity because of ratings?
I didn't risk anything. I told the truth.
Who's your source?
I can't say.
Great. You're just going to gather together a bunch of rumors and then you want to keep your sources confidential?
My story was not based on rumors. It was based on fact.
Who gave you the facts?
All right. It was one of the survivors of Eterna.
Damn it, Melinda. Do you have any idea the effect that this is going to have on the public? They're all going to want to know about that gold. They're all going to be camped out on Vicky and Clint's doorstep wanting answers. Now, those are two people who need all the peace and quiet that they can get right now.
Forget about Vicky and Clint.
Forget Vicky and Clint.
No. The second you took over production of Fraternity Row, the earnings of this station dropped. Now, I had to do something to generate a little excitement, or you and I would be out of business.
Better to be out of business than to give in to the public's sense of greed.
Oh, that's easy for you to say when you can fall back on the Buchanan wealth. This station pays my rent.
Melinda! Excuse me, Bo, I'm sorry. The phones haven't stopped ringing. Everyone wants more information. And even the national news services want to run the story.
That's fine. That's just fine. You're a big hit. Are you happy?
Ecstatic.
I am so glad. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some Fraternity Row business I have to take care of. You enjoy your day in the sun.
Don't you worry. I will.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to tell you this, but as I passed through the waiting room the TV was on, I literally stopped dead in my tracks when I heard Melinda Kramer's news report. Apparently, she got someone to reveal that there's gold in Eterna.
Did she broadcast it?
I'm afraid so.
Dad, who could have possibly told her?
I don't know, but now every gold digger and reporter in America is going to be hounding Vicky about the treasure that lies under Lantano Mountain. I mean, how much more is Vicky going to have to take because of me? I'm the one that's responsible for drawing her memories back to Eterna.
Well, Dad, she wanted to know about her past. I mean, at least she knows who her daughter is, right?
Yeah, but it still makes me furious when I think about what Melinda did without caring for what the consequences were for anybody.
Well, why don't you write a rebuttal? Just deny there's any gold down there at all.
Absolutely not. It'll just lend credence to her news report if I acknowledge it.
Dad, I know you. You're not going to rest until you take care of this, so go on. Go on. I can just wait here by myself for Bo.
But I'm going to take you home.
It's okay. Bo's going to come by and take me home.
What, are you trying to get rid of me?
Of course not.
Yes, you are. You want me to leave so you can be alone with Bo, don't you?
Oh, Bo, just the man I've been looking for.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you, too.
Is Sarah all right?
Yes, she's fine. It's you that I wanted to talk about.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Sarah and I have been trying to figure out why you're so against accepting the fact that Vicky is really your mother. Megan, I don't think you've really given her a fair chance.
What, a chance to embrace me into the Buchanan family?
You make that sound like a fate worse than death.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to, but it's just something that I don't want.
Why? Why do you fight it? Is it because you and Vicky have locked horns a couple of times?
Oh, Bo, enough with this pep talk, okay? I'm happy with the way my life is right now. Carrie raised me, and she's the only mother that I need.
Hey.
What?
Hey, why is this hay in the studio?
Oh, yes, I was wondering when you were going to notice that. That's part of our new storyline.
What new storyline?
Well, actually, the designers had this set up. They were checking it out, and I came up with this brilliant new storyline. I want you to read
No,
it.
Megan, I really don't have time. I'm supposed to pick up Sarah. She's being released from the hospital. I was going to take her home.
Oh, well, then you have plenty of time.
No.
You know hospitals, how they bog down procedures with all that red tape.
Megan.
Oh, please, please. It'll only take a few minutes. Come on.
Okay, all right. Just give it to me in synopsis form.
What, and spoil the effect?
Megan, just tell me your story. What's it about?
Okay. It's what every man wants from a woman. Love and romance.
This is it. Room 4.
When did she check in?
Earlier this week, but she didn't use her real name.
I didn't think she would. Are you sure this is her?
Oh, yes, I'm certain.
My son's with her?
I remember thinking what an attentive mother she was, and I'll admit I hesitated before calling the station, but then I couldn't help but think what a shame it was to have a little baby taken away from his father.
Thank you. I appreciate your call.
Wait. Use this.
Thanks.
Oh, dear, I think she's left.
I think you're right. No sign of luggage. Nothing of else. I think she left in a hurry. Sis. Probably got enough money there to cover the rent for the room.
Why would she have just run off like this?
This TV set is still warm. Damn. I bet she saw my broadcast and then decided to hightail it out of here before somebody could lead me to her. Damn it! Why did I think of that?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Holden. What is it?
It's one of Al's toys. It's a Christmas gift I gave him when I went to Texas. I wanted him to have something special to remember me by.
I'm really glad I called now. I can see how much you miss your little boy.
I do miss him. That's why I'm not going to give up.
You don't think she's left town then?
Oh, no. When she took my son from the ranch in Texas, she could have gone anywhere, but she came here. There's a reason she's in Lambie, and as long as there is, I've got a chance of getting him back.
There you go.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach.
You're welcome.
Brenda, what did Dr. Spencer say? What?
Same thing. He's just concerned about my toxemia and wants me to continue with my medication.
Okay, all right. That's nothing to worry about. Look, Spencer's a great believer in preventive medicine, and I think he just wants to keep a protective eye out on you. What?
Weren't we having fun a little while ago?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I think we were discussing the pros and cons of stairwells.
We were also discussing the fact that we didn't get to the theater last night. So what I wanted to ask you was if I could make it up to you and take you to lunch.
Yeah, great. Sure, I'd love it. Where you gonna take me?
Shea Cafeteria.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy, they have a chicken cordon almost blue, Larry. You'll just love.
I tell you what, that sounds, boy, good to me. All right, well, I have to run down to the lab and get Sarah's blood reports, and then I have one more patient to see, and I'll come right back. all right?
Okay, yeah, great. Hey, Larry. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate all your help over the past few weeks. I wouldn't have been able to make it through without you. Okay?
Thank you.
Now go do your stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
I knew it. You're blushing. There is something going on between you and Bo, isn't there?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd have to admit we're getting closer.
Well, that's terrific. Isn't it?
Yeah, I thought so. Till Max stopped by last night and told me something.
What was that?
Megan told Max that she was in love with Beau. And she led Max to believe that the feeling was mutual.
That's news to me.
Yeah, to me, too. Daddy, I know that Megan knows more than I do about men. But I was pretty sure I understood Beau. I just really didn't think he was in love with Megan.
Well, why would she say he is?
There's a piece of the puzzle I'm leaving out here. Megan and I have sort of been fighting over Beau. Maybe this is just her way of saying she's won. And you know, Max is back in town. I don't know, maybe this all has something to do with him.
Yeah, well, I have another theory. You know, Megan's still hurting because Vicky's her real mother. Maybe she's trying to hide that hurt. Or maybe she's trying to avoid the issue altogether by weaving this fantasy world around Beau.
Maybe. You know Megan's pretty competitive, right? I mean, there's a part of me that thinks she might be doing this just to, I don't know, just for the sport of it, Dad.
No, you don't really think she
I
would
don't
do
know
that,
what
do
to
you, do you?
think anymore. Daddy, I'm worried, all right? I'm really worried that Megan is going to succeed in ruining my relationship with Beau.
Excuse me, Miss Gordon, there are some forms you have to fill out before you can be discharged. An orderly is waiting outside with a wheelchair. She'll take you to the business office.
Okay, thank you.
I'll come with you.
Okay. Oh, come on. I can walk down there.
Oh, poor baby.
Miss Gordon's room? No, she hasn't checked out yet. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Okay, I just got off the phone with the hospital. Sarah's not ready to be released, so I do have some time to listen to your story, but this has to be really quick.
Okay, yeah. All right, now, as I said, everyone longs for love and romance. And the hotter, the better, Beau.
The plot, though. Just tell me about the plot.
Okay, right. All right, so picture my character, Roxanne, okay? Now, she's on spring break in Texas. Actually, it doesn't have to be spring break. It could be something else. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, when she's down there, she runs into and falls in love with this stunningly handsome older cowboy.
How much older?
Oh, 5, 10 years.
And what does this stunningly handsome older cowboy look like?
Well, he's about, this tall, and he has brown hair and blue eyes. Well, I shouldn't really just describe this to you. Maybe you can read through it with me.
I'm not an actor, Megan.
I know, Beau, but I promise you that once you read this, you will see that it's just a wonderful story.
What is this, Hamlet Part 2?
It's a little long, I admit. Okay, well, we just skip right to the end. That's the part where where Roxanne lures this handsome cowboy into making love with her.
Megan, look.
Oh, Zeke.
Zeke?
You don't know how long I've wanted to have you in my arms like this. I know you want me as much as I want you.
Bottom of page 30. Bottom of page 30.
Okay, yeah. Yes. Yes, I want to stay here in town, but I just can't. I've got to get back to my ranch. I'll miss you. I want to stay with you. I can't.
No, don't leave. At least not until you make me complete. As only you know how.
Can you believe that woman's moxie?
I just want to make sure the fraternity row is catapulted to the top of the heap so all the sponsors can see what a brilliant producer Beau is.
Come on. It's not enough that she had the biggest part on the show. No, she wants the producer, too. stupid or something? I mean, I can see right through her little act, and believe me, I am not going to let her get away with it. Well, now that you know how I feel about that, why don't you tell me what you're going to do next?
I'll look for a job, I guess.
What's the matter? Don't you have an agent?
Yeah, I never bothered to get one. See, when Randy offered me the part on the show, he said it wasn't going to be for very long. Turns out he was right.
Yeah, well, I think you did a really terrific job. At this point, all you have to do is just go find yourself an agent and you get a contract role on another show.
Well, actually, Audrey, to tell you the truth, I'm probably going to look for a job working on some cars. The only thing is, I don't have any on-the-job experience. Thanks for letting me use your shower.
Anytime.
Well, I guess I better get dressed and...
No.
No, I shouldn't get dressed?
No, you shouldn't leave yet.
Why not?
Because I'm getting, no, I have an idea. I've got an idea, and it's a terrific idea.
Yeah?
If Megan Gordon can think up her own storylines, then why can't you?
Audrey, my character was a killer, and needless to say, a psychotic one.
Well, so?
Well, so what kind of story am I going to have? Todd goes to prison?
Oh, come on, this is a soap. What do you think it is? I mean, look at my character, for example. I mean, she's a detective. She's posing as a college student. The stalker is captured, and she likes college so much she decides to enroll. I mean, come on. If I didn't lose my job, you shouldn't lose yours, especially since you're so talented.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, I do. So why don't you just stay put, and I'll be right back, okay?
Well, that wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. To thank Larry for making my release so easy.
Yeah, well, I don't see Bo.
Daddy, he was supposed to be here. I mean, he said he'd take me home.
Well, maybe he got delayed at the studio.
Yeah, probably. Sure, it had something to do with another one of Megan's little crises.
You don't really believe Megan would be that devious, do you? Not that devious.
What other explanation is there?
I don't know. Maybe he had some kind of legitimate delay.
Then why didn't he call?
Well, look, Sarah, I'm a little rusty at playing the dating game. I mean, all I know is that you're packed, you're ready to go, and if you want me to take you home, I'd be more than happy to do it. If you want to wait for Bo, that'll be fine with me, too. It's your decision.
Hey, remember me? Are you ready for lunch or what?
No, well, not just yet. I got to finish this, and then I've got another patient to see, and...
Oh,
I'll tell you what, why don't you go down there? I'll meet you down there.
You're going to stand me up again, right?
Again? When have I ever stood you up?
2 weeks ago, we had a date to the exact same cafeteria. You tell me you're going to be over there in 2 minutes. I run over there. I do the things I'm supposed to do. I get my tray. I get my food. The next thing you know, my beets are like rocks, and that mystery meat has just dried up and blown away.
You see? You forgot about all those emergency cases that came in.
No,
you remember
I
that
didn't forget
afternoon?
about them, and that's why I'm here. I'm coming to get you. Come on, let's go.
Brenda, I can't really. Give me 2 more minutes, I promise. That's it.
Okay. Can I ask you, can I talk to you for a second about something first, though?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I was just wondering if you ought to still be my doctor, you know? I mean, I'm just kind of wondering about how it's looking.
Brenda, I'm a doctor for a lot of people on the staff here.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you know, since we've gotten to be friends and everything, and I'm just kind of wondering, you know, I don't want to put you in a bad position. I'm just wondering how you feel about it.
Well, I feel fine. How do you feel about it? You're the patient. I mean, if it causes you any trouble for me to be your doctor, well...
No, you know, I feel fine about it if you do. I shouldn't have brought this up. Listen, I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Wait a minute. Hey, not so fast. Are you worried about the hospital gossip?
No, I am not. Keep your voice down. Stop it.
What?
No, I'm not. I just worry about your position here. Got lipstick on.
Well, my position's very nice. I think, you know, I think you're afraid I'm going to lose my objectivity.
What objectivity?
Now, come on. Look, I care about you, and I care what happens to you, and I want to take care of you, but if you have any problems or any trouble with my being your doctor...
No, I don't. If you don't, I don't. I feel fine about it, and it's not a good time for me to change doctors anyway.
I think we're doing okay, don't you?
Absolutely. Want a good lunch?
Yeah, let me just
Look, Larry, wait a second. You got stuff on.
All right, is my tie all right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Tell you what, I'll walk out with you, and then I'll meet you up at the nurse's station. What are you looking
No,
at?
no, look at it.
Zeke, is it?
Oh,
Zeke.
I know it's a silly name. We can change that.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, Zeke and Roxanne, they're supposed to be in this, they're meeting in town, right?
Right.
What are they doing in a stable?
Oh, well, I haven't worked out all the little details. See, I just wanted to tell you the story so you could get a feel for it. Now, there's this other scene, Bo, where Zeke is just sort of lying there,
I
and
don't
Roxanne...
have time to listen to it right now. I really am in a hurry, and I have to get going. I'll tell you what I'll do, though. I will, tonight, I'll give this a look, all right? Then I'll go to sleep, and I'll think about the idea, and then I'll get back to you first thing in the morning.
But,
All
Bo,
right? You have to get ready for your scenes that you have to shoot today, correct?
Yeah, but, I mean, aren't you at all interested in my storyline?
I'll tell you tomorrow.
I knew I came on too strong.
For what it's worth, I thought the story idea was terrific. I laughed, I cried.
Yeah, well, who cares?
Oh, don't get pouty just because Bo wouldn't play with you.
Well, he wouldn't know a good scene if it bit him in the butt.
Yes, but I would. As a matter of fact, this impressed me so much, I would love the opportunity to play the scene. What do you say? Shall we see if we can make history repeat itself?
I've always loved to be best in anything I've tried, and the popcorn's been a real challenge.
It worked! I knew it would work, and it worked.
What would work?
My idea. I just got finished talking to Sheldon.
Whoa, you talked to the head right on my behalf?
Yeah. But you know what the really sweet part is? He has been so upset for days now because he couldn't come up with some more storyline for your character. And he and Bo have been trying to figure out a way to keep you on the show.
Why?
Why? Because you're good and you're talented, just like I said you were.
Yeah, but what good is that going to do me when the character I played had no redeeming qualities?
Who needs to redeem Todd when Todd has a long-lost identical twin brother, Ted?
I didn't know Todd had a brother.
Well, he does now. And see, this one, the Ted is going to be a good guy. He's going to come in, and he's going to try to make up for all the horrible stuff that Todd did, you know, to Roxanne and Tiffany. And he's going to, I don't know, I guess...
Wait a minute. Why didn't Sheldon tell me about this before?
Because I just made it up. And
Wait, this is your idea?
Yeah, you don't like it? I think it's a great idea. I mean, Megan isn't the only one with imagination around here.
RJ, I really appreciate all you're doing for me, but I don't...
What? But nothing. Look at you. You're a wonderfully talented, really handsome guy, and you're right back where you belong on fraternity row.
What are you talking about? What history?
Well, if my memory serves me right, I did a scene back in Philly, one that got me a short stint on fraternity row.
I thought your acting days were over.
They are. But I can't pass up a chance to brush up on my basics.
What are you doing here anyway? I heard that announcement you made on WVLE. I thought you were out looking for Gabrielle and your son.
Well, it seems I've hit a roadblock.
You're not giving up, are you?
No, are you crazy? I'm not giving up till I have my son back.
Well, then why are you here trying to get me to do a scene with you?
Well, so I could relax for a moment. You know, it's nice to forget about your problems for a little bit. And, I mean, that's what soaps are for, right?
Soaps are for people who care about the characters.
I care. A lot.
Yes, well, I don't care to hear you butcher my lines.
What's the matter?
Excuse me.
You afraid to do the scene with me? You afraid, you might get caught up in the heat of the moment?
Lukewarm is about all I could expect from you.
I thought so. You're afraid.
Stop saying that. I am not afraid.
Then why won't you do the scene with me?
Because I already have a leading man.
Bo?
Yes, that's right. And he's very good. So why don't you just go and take a hike?
I can't stay in town any longer. I've got to get back to the ranch. I don't want to leave you, but I have to. Listen. I have to go back to the ranch. I don't want to leave you behind. Just want to do what's best for you.
Then don't leave. At least not until you make me feel complete.
as you only know how to. What is so funny?
I was right. History does repeat itself.
Oh, you insufferable, conceited,
Come on,
smug
come on, and name me
pig.
every name under the sun. It's not going to change the fact I know you better than you know yourself. Okay. Right here.
Emergency surgery.
Hey,
Larry,
slow down.
I'm in a big hurry. I've got to get Sarah. I got tied up at work, and I'm supposed to take her home. She's still here, right?
She just left.
She left here alone?
She checked out with her father. Last I saw, they were headed toward the parking garage.
I'll try to catch you.
Yeah. Well, you about ready?
Yeah, just about. How about you?
Well, I'm as ready as I can be for cafeteria food.
Whew, all of a sudden, I feel like I haven't eaten in a week.
Good. Hey,
Oh,
whoa,
my
what
goodness.
happened?
I didn't even see the edge of that thing here.
Look at me.
Boy, I'm having a hard time focusing here.
Take it easy. Just take it easy.
Let me just, you know.
Brenda. All right.